Here we go again. Welcome back, everyone, to the Langrisser I&II LP 2020 edition. That's the good stuff. We're still on one. We'll be for a while. Someday, one day, we'll get to meet these two all over again. But until then, look to the left. And that's where we're going to be headed today. The story of Letton and Chris, and Norm too. She's worked her way in that picture. We're on scenario 7. This is a memorable one. We get to meet another character who's going to join us.
城を取り戻し、幽閉されていたジェシカとテイラーの救出に成功したものの、危険ラングリッサーは奪われた後だった。そしてその直後、バルディア防衛の要所であるアンゼルの砦が帝国軍に襲われているという情報がもたらされる。
And interestingly, they didn't mention his name in the prologue. That's why I hesitated, because I was thinking I'll let them introduce him, but they didn't. Maybe here. No. The longer the battle draws on, the more reinforcements will arrive. Cross quickly and provoke the enemy into dividing his forces. Yeah, that's one way of going about it. No mention of the man in question. See the green spot to the northeast? That's where he is. So I guess we'll just keep the suspense going a little longer, since they didn't want to throw him out there. Let's visit the shop. By the way, I didn't mention it before, I don't think, but I really like the overworld map here. This whole menu is very, very sharp. I'm really digging it. The backgrounds too, very well done. It's simple, but it really gets the job done. First things first, we always want to look at the classes, see how far we're getting. He's got a ways to go, but that's fine. We didn't really focus on him last time. But we did put some work into Chris, and it shows. We can make her a mage or a priest. I think we're going to go priest. And then we can work our way down to sage or continue to high priest where the buck stops. But we can always circle back too, keep that in mind. See what skill she's unlocked. This is pretty poor, so we can replace that with loving hearts, which is better in every way. And this is what we were looking for. She's going to become a dragon knight. And yes, Dragon Lord does learn heal, so there's no point in going to Lord for that reason. It's probably what we're going to do. Now for skills, hers are interesting. They're very focused on attack at the expense of magic resistance. I'm going to do this, but moving forward, I might change that, because that's going to be a huge detriment down the road. But at this stage, no biggie. Jessica just joined. She's one level away from advancing, so not bad. Thorn is also one level away. Couldn't quite get him there. Taylor as well. Shoestring away. Now we just need to give them some items. Everybody else is looking pretty good. I think we're going to give her this too. Try to make her more of a fighter. And boost her defense too, since she kind of needs that. We want to see about this man here. Alright, we're on the classic portraits. There's Albert. Dapper, debonair fellow. Very valiant. So we don't want to see his efforts wasted. We're going to do what we can to help him out. That's Bernoulli for you, getting frustrated already. From our perspective, the battle's just starting. I would assume that Albert's already taken out some of their platoons, and that's why they're not there. He's holding strong regardless. And so we shall. So we just have to defeat Bernoulli to end the fight. Of course we're going to go for everybody. That's how we do. And she's where she needs to be. Not ideal. You're just setting them up. Oh, I didn't think that through. Okay, since that's the case, you go there. Make this a little worthwhile. And then we're gonna send Thorn south. Oh, he's got a long way to go as far as a level. Try to make it happen. If he takes out a few high-level opponents, that'll probably make up the difference. No point in going this way. They're all gonna head east straight away. And by the time he gets there... Oh, and then they all have spears. Most of them have spears. So we're not gonna bother. And just moving them enough to make sure nobody's stepping on anybody else's toes. They have a tendency to do that. I hope this is good enough. I'm done. Oh. I didn't have them on automatic still. There's that. Now, of course, a lot of these lesser known commanders didn't have original artwork, so we're just stuck with the new art for them. And I don't mean that in such a disparaging way. I'm just saying that there's less choice there. So I think we'll switch back to the new art momentarily. I just always like to get a sample of the original, see how it stacks up. Narm is just going to keep pushing forward. Like a hurricane, nothing's going to stand in her way. I'm pretty sure. Get that in a minute. I don't know if we'll be able to make use of this attack buff in time, but... Lizard versus lizard. Could go either way. See, look, terrain 0%. Not plus 50, not plus 30 even. Plus 0. Hopefully that's a lie. I really can't tell. But that would be a shame. Now, on the other hand, their movement gets a huge boost in the water, so that's nice. But still, there should be some defense there too. Okay, before I forget, you guys charge, keep moving. Now, I want to be careful here. I want to not be on this side of the bridge because I don't want them to stay in the water. And the off chance they do benefit from the water, still, I don't want them to take advantage of that. He's going to be charging shortly. I'm expecting to lose archers. I just hope that I don't lose them too quickly. I want to get him in there. At least one of his men. Yeah. Gotta be really careful with where I put them. So that's unfortunate. The phalanx are behind now, which kind of defeats the purpose of having them. But they'll still be useful. For sure. They will be useful in this battle. Don't have to worry about that. We're gonna get our money's worth. Yeah, he's on the move. He's got soldiers. He'll do okay. There's the new Albert. Every time I've played this battle in the past, this version at least, he's always managed to keep at least one or two of his men alive, so... I'm expecting the same here. It might not work out that way. But either way, we don't have to worry about him. He will be just fine. He's not getting himself killed anytime soon. Okay. His troops are a lot stronger than he is, apparently. Not strong enough. But they did better than him. All things considered. He's 170. Oh, they have the same amount of health as him. Yeah, they're doing better than him. And I'm okay with that. A lot of experience for some reason. They give a lot. Oh, head here. Pick up that mistletoe wand. Because I don't think being in the water would have helped him out that much. You see, sometimes they do no damage like that. I don't know why. Good, they got it. Out of range, but I don't care. Neither do they. Just about enough. Yeah, gotta keep moving Thorn. We're gonna put his... Oh, okay, they're on defense. That's good. Just in case. Gotta keep him safe. Anything could happen. This is Langrisser after all. You know the game. Jessica should have some attack magic to help out. Yeah. Frostbite's pretty decent for the stage. I'm pretty confident in Chris at this point too. We're gonna push her up. Probably can't reach. No. Gonna pull back just a little bit. And I think Narm is gonna protect these archers from the lizards. Just in case they get some ideas. Get these witches in gear. Leave no man or woman behind. That's the plan. I think that's good. And they'll just stay with him. As will they. Oh yeah, there's an item far to the right. I don't want to forget about that. Got plenty of time to get that though. And it's kind of on the way to Albert, so. And he's already healing. Hopefully they live. I don't know though. You would think he'd be able to take out a group of archers. And he can't. That's how useless he is. She should be okay. This will hurt though. Oh, really? No, that was good. I can't even be mad that they got down to 1 because I wasn't expecting her to do nearly that much damage. But see, that's how far equipment can take you. We gave her a good weapon, gave her some more defense, and she's already making good use. Well, you can tell that guy's a crybaby. Pull back and prepare for a long night. I like Albert. He's not my favorite, but he's a good guy. We're gonna help him out. Since you're the farthest, you might as well finish it. Okay, in that case. There we go. And just for the sake of some easy experience. It's just calling out to me right now. Here we go. And with that, he can class up in the next battle. But he's not done. He's going to be useful here. Lizardmen are, like Crusaders, they're very strong in this game. And for the early stages, they're one of our best units. They're good against just about everything I've put them up against, so gonna want to keep them in the fight, I think. And there's a lot of water too. Might as well make the most of it. At this point, we might as well leave him back, because I don't know what they're gonna do. He can keep boosting them. Or not. Maybe I'll hold off on that. Chris? Actually, let's do that. And she, I think, will push ahead. Still got that range. If she doesn't finish them, she'll at least put them down to single digits. Oh no, they're done. Okay, she doesn't need any more. And Chris doesn't think much of these horsemen. It's too bad for them. You know what? Maybe this will be a good time to use magic. Weaken them. And can we reach with frostbite? Yeah. More or less. Not all of them, but enough to get that experience. And they can probably do this out of range. Yup. Not too bad. Pull you back because you need help. And a lot of it. Okay, really don't want them to finish. So we'll just wound. Try to give it to Jessica on the next turn. If he decides to slam into somebody head first, it's out of my hands. Let's move him up and get these witches going. Only because I don't want to encourage him to attack them. Am I pulling them back? Let's see where you can go. Yeah. That'll have to do. It's up to you, Albert. All you gotta do is hold on. Okay, they made an opening. Making use of that wall, though. But we can't take forever. We've got a pretty good grace period here, but we don't want to get lax. And he's probably going to take a lot of damage here. Yeah. Yeah. That's sad. Okay. Now, how well will you do against a lizard? But on the way. Because they're pretty tough. Okay, okay. Because he's been one-shot left and right this whole playthrough so far. He's hit his first brick wall. But he has help, it's okay. Apparently they're weak to ice, right? Okay, this would probably kill him, so we're gonna aim it there instead. Because apparently these things are worth a lot of experience. And oh, right. There's you. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, that was worth it. I think we need Taylor and his men, so let's bring them over. They're going to be our insurance policy in case something happens. Something unexpected. They can stay there. Witches will have more attacks, so let's use them actually. Looks like they kill him too since they're out of range, I would think. That might not be the case though. They might be able to. Yeah, just barely. Just barely. That was good. Get you out of the way. Get you down here. Probably could use a heal. Oh, hey, we got a Valkyrie. Yeah. Actually, I think right now a heal is more needed. We're gonna do that instead. That's too bad too, because in this game, summons cannot be used on the turn that they're brought onto the field. You have to sit one out. So that's too bad. But it's okay. I think that's almost overkill at this stage. I really want it for the magic more than anything. So yeah, summoning magic. Again, something that wasn't in the original Langrisser. Something that started in Langrisser 2 and has been in just about every game since. And it's in this version. I'd say a welcome addition. It doesn't hurt. It makes up for the fact that the healers were so underwhelming in the original. They didn't even get experience for healing, which kind of held them back. Made them a pain to train, especially if you didn't know how to utilize Scenario 4 to get Chris all those kills on those slimes. Special shout out and thanks to I&II Lancer, by the way. Because I too was clueless until I got a hold of his strategies, and now I can get her promoted that same battle most times. Oh. I hate when I do that. I forgot they were not on defense. And here we go. Right in front of Thorn, but I think Thorn will be okay. Now I think they're hardwired to go straight for Ledin, wherever he's at. So the funny thing is, if he was further up on the map, closer to Albert, they would actually trek through the water to get to him, ignoring everybody else, no matter how close they were, no matter how weak they were. They wouldn't even care. But since he's still pretty close to them, he's on the bridge, they're probably going to come right for my main group. So it's about to get messy, I'm thinking. Okay. He's still kind of going in the water. And he attacked the phalanx first. Good job. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because there's no room on the bridge and they want to... I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay, so we have C here. This is that deep blue I've been talking about. Only the aquatic units can traverse this water. But the shallows, they can cross that. So they can't even go here. They would have to go around here. They're very limited in where they can go. So, yeah. They're going to have fun with that. And we're going to have a little fun with them. On the way. I wonder if it's even worth bringing Jessica and Chris into this. You know what? Chris is going to help out because we don't want to forget about Albert completely. We don't want to be completely complacent to that situation. Be easy to do. Really wish I'd come up with that Valkyrie now. Oh, but we do have Narm. That's right, that was her purpose. That's what she's supposed to be doing. If I go here, he might suicide. And okay, he's not Bernoulli, so it wouldn't be terrible. So you know what, never mind. Okay, he has a unique name. Nervi. Nervy. Not very threatening, Nervy. And pikes won't pose much of a problem for angels. Especially if they've already taken some damage. That's pretty clean. Okay. Gonna keep moving these lizards down, but first, let's see what we can do with these archers. If I can get them in position. Might as well, it won't do anything, literally. But yeah, if we can get them in position for a boost. I think that'll do them the most good. And it's kind of risky, but we're going to put Jessica here so that she can make the most of her magic. We're going to pull them back. guarding the archers, basically, is what their job is. Put you there. See, in the water, they just go where they want to go. And I love it. We're gonna do that. So really, we can leave her alone if we want to. That's gonna be enough for her to class up. But I'm not opposed to her getting more experience, because for what we're gonna do with her, we're gonna want her at high level so that she gets as much magic as she can. The high level magic is kind of hard to access if you're not abusing the replay feature. And I have no intention of doing that. Let's throw up another attack before we begin. Before I do that, again, we want to maximize our efforts, as well as keep Jessica safe. She'd be kind of exposed. Albert's down to 3. 2.5, really. Because that guy at the south is not going to last long at all. Most likely. I mean, maybe. There's a pike right there. In theory, they won't be able to do too much damage, but they almost. Lance isn't going to last long if he keeps running into them. Ooh, over 200. See you later. Okay. We can work with this. Let's keep moving Chris. Put them on charge. I'll just move a couple. And of course, somebody's in your spot. Yeah, I'll leave the rest of them. Only because I'll forget. And it was gold. It wasn't really worth it, but okay. We already got the good item here. She again only has the one spell. No, she's got, well, she's only got single targets. Not really concerned with those. And we're just gonna keep on. Okay, that's one of his men. Really would like to save them for last as much as possible. See, I'm trying to kind of work my way in here if I can. Okay, you've got one guy left, so we want to prioritize them. Get you off the map. Let's get Taylor in there. Oh, that's the commander. I wasn't even paying attention. Not because I'm worried about Taylor, but don't want to get too eager there. See, anytime they have to cross over some land, it pretty much cuts their movement. But these guys can get over and do good damage. Great time to cast a spell. We're gonna do that. These are lances. We want to take care of them first. Thorn talking that hot trash. I'm not opposed. I'm all for it. He's earned the right. You know what? We're going to give this one to him. This should be worth a lot of experience. He does need a level too. I don't want to forget about that. Oh, yeah. You know what? Can we? Okay, if he doesn't clean this up, Jessica probably will. We're gonna give him a try though. In fact, I really would prefer if Thorn got this. Oh. Shouldn't be too surprised though. Okay. That's one threat down. He can get this though. That'd have been a lot of experience for Thorn, but there still should be enough on the table here for him to get that 11 that we're craving. So yeah, what do you think? This is a lot easier than it was before, huh? But you know, no game in the series has RNG as wacky as War Song ever. That just... It literally can go from 0 to 100 at a heartbeat. And there's really nothing you can do about it in most cases. I remember there have been times where I played that game and Albert Bayard, he fell within the 3rd turn. What can you do about that? Playing the game legitimately, you cannot even get up to the fort in 3 turns. But that wasn't most cases, but I'm just saying that's how varied it could be. And then there'd be times where it was 12, I was at turn 12, and he was still holding on. And not only holding on, but putting a hurting on him. They cannot deal with him. It's just, it's a grab bag. And if Lance can present us any trouble, I don't think we can expect much from these two, so let's just put a cap on it. Move on with our day. More magic. Oh, this is handy too. You can highlight all the characters, see who's aligned with who, as well as what their current level is. It's a good way to keep track quickly if you're trying to keep things balanced and fair. So clearly Thorn could use the most attention. And she can heal, so we're going to do that. That way she still is involved, gets some experience without taking the kills. And yeah, we're going to see what he can do. This should be easy. Okay. Let him swing around and actually, let's see if we can soften them up with some lizards. Because I don't think they'll get it. Nope. Should put them within the ballpark now. Yep. And almost at a level. Now, how much will they do out of range? A little bit. How much will they do out of range? A little bit. How much will they do in range? Hopefully enough. Probably not. Next turn. And he might as well start moving up. Jessica will stay back to help Taylor out. I almost called him Lester. Okay, let's swing around here. This is the spot I wanted. And that's disappointing. Alright, you don't have anybody left, so there's no reason for me to leave you alone. There we go. And that frees us up a space. Getting close to a level. You'll be able to heal if we do this. Level up. I also like the level up system in this game. I like how it's much easier to keep track of your current experience and how much you need. And I like that there's more stats that are affected too. So that's another change that I really like. In the original, getting levels really didn't mean much of anything. It just meant you were one step closer to getting a stronger class. And then you're back at square one. But no, this is good. I just wish it was a little harder, that's all. Just a little bit tougher. But if it's any consolation, it is still fun. And that's what matters most, right? That's the point of a game, right? If it ain't fun, it ain't worth your time. It's like I'm trying to diss them and I'm not even. Yep, once again. Okay, you know what? Thorn got his level. I'm not gonna worry about it. Again, I'm not trying to squeeze every ounce of experience that I can. Not anymore. Not right now. Especially for this. I don't think it's needed here. Now, if this game was tougher, maybe I'd consider it, but I really don't think so. They're out of heal. If this is our allies, it should heal them too. Yep, even better. We'll just have to save Valkyrie for the next fight. She's really not going to be needed here. It'll just slow us down. Okay. There's one less. Two less. Can we make it 3? Oh yeah, they're done. They have no health already. So I can already see the potential MVP for this battle. Pretty clear cut. And that is Bernoulli. There's a chance that Albert's going to take him out. So let's get the experience while we can. From who we can. Maybe this witch. Oh yeah, they're in range. This should be enough. Over the walls. From the hills. And down he goes. Well, your first mistake was not changing your name, Nervy. Okay, we don't really care who gets this, but since she's here, try to give it to Chris. And in order to facilitate that happening, I'm going to give her a boost. Angels are not in range, so I won't bother attacking. See how she does. Yeah, 141 attack to 114 defense. Yeah, I expected great things. And that was okay. Okay, good, they can reach. This might do it. If the numbers are anything to go by, it will be. Here we go. Case closed. Say goodbye to Bernoulli. Puff of smoke and he goes, and the scenario is cleared. Not in record time, but we did fine. Len screaming hysterically. You're gonna be sad you said that in a second. But things would have been different if you were there, I'm sure. Here we go.
5攻めの部隊か。先遣隊が攻撃に失敗したから、そのまんまトンズラしようってところだろうな。見逃す手はないな。よし、このまま追撃するぞ。
It's right, it's our turn to be Marauders, and Albert joined the party officially. So up next is a lot of folks' favorite scenario, for good reason. As expected, Narm is VIP, MVP, all the above. Chapter 8, Pursuit. Unofficially, we get to be the bad guys here. They're trying to get away, and we're knocking them down. Wholesale single file. Without mercy. Sounds fun, right? Well, that'll be in the next episode, so if you have no mercy left in your heart for the Imperials, you'll want to join me for that one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay out of trouble, honestly. There's enough of that to go around. You don't need no part of that. Anyway, this has been P. Till the next video. See you soon.